Hello and welcome back to the Fireburns Within channel. It's review time again. Yet another review that I've been meaning to do. It's quite a biggie in the power metal scene. The return of Sonata Arctica. Billed as back to their power metal roots. The latest album, Clear, Cold, Beyond. Let me get the title right. I've been listening to it the last few days, getting a handle on it. It's growing on me. It is growing on me. I must admit, it is growing on me. Let's do a quick track by track. There's 10 tracks. First track is called First in Line. It's a good start. Good statement of intent. It's melodic. It's catchy. It's optimistic. It's got a nice feel to it. The double bass is a little bit monotonous sounding. It sort of never really changes throughout the song. It's always there, pretty much the same. But it's a good start. It shows that Sonata Arctica is heading in the right direction. Track 2 is California. It's a little bit more tongue-in-cheek. It's got that playful style that lyrically, especially that Tony Kakko uses quite a bit. It's very similar to track 1 in feel. It's got the sort of sparkly keyboard touches that sound like Stradivarius. Chorus is very catchy. It's humorous as well. It's quite funny. Similar track to track 1, First in Line. Drumming sounds a touch monotonous, but it's a good song. It's a good song. The only thing I would say is that I felt that the guitars needed, I don't know, a little bit more edge to them. They're produced quite tamely. I don't want to say tame, but they're quite thin sounding. It's not very heavy sounding at all. But it's a good song. It's a good song. And Tony himself sounds really good. So no complaints really. Track 3 is called Shahmat. Bit different, more storytelling vibe to it. Still pretty fast. I enjoyed this the best of the opening 3 tracks, actually. I quite like this track. Track 4 is called Dark Empath. It's the most dramatic song of the first half of the album. Slower, more emotional. Picks up pace in the middle with a cool keyboard solo. It's got sort of a little bit more going on, a lot to digest. It's a cool song. It's a cool song. Track 5 is called Cure for Everything. It's back to classic Sonata Arctica, old school Sonata Arctica. Fast pace, lots of melodies, double bass drums. This is a quality song. I love the guitars in this one as well. They do have a little bit more oomph in them in this track, so I do like this one. Track 6 is called A Monster Only You Can't See. Mid-tempo track, more melodic, nice riffs, some nice choirs, a nice feel to this track. I quite like this track. It's like a happy-go-lucky kind of tune. It's pretty cool. I like it. Track 7 is called Teardrops. It's a pleasant, upbeat tune, sort of slightly quaint. It's nice. It's pleasant. It's not wowing me, but it's nice. Track 8 is called Angel Defiled. This is a good song. This is one of my favorites on the album. Pleasant, upbeat, melodic tune. Nice keyboard and guitar flurries, very much in the Stradivarius style or the old Sonata Arctica style. I like Angel Defiled. It's one of the better songs. 2 more songs left, and this is where the album sort of goes off in the more modern Sonata Arctica style. Track 9 is called The Best Things. It's pretty much a ballad. Not really loving this song. It's sort of okay. It sounds quite nice. Tony sings really well. It's a bit slushy sounding, but it's okay. Track 10 is the title track, Clear, Cold, Beyond. This is a moody, slow-paced track. I don't know if this was the right ending track. I can see that you choose an epic track to end, but this one never picks up any kind of, you know, metallic element or pace or anything like that. It stays moody, it stays pretty dark, and it's sort of quite emotional. It's a good song, don't get me wrong. It's not anything bad, but I don't know, I just would have preferred a more bombastic song, like with sections maybe, if you want to do a longer, darker song. I mean, it's not even that long a song, but it's just that it stays in the mellow style all the way through. So there you have it. That's the full album done. It's a good album. It's a good album. It's a step in the right direction. You know, after the last couple of albums were way from the beginning, the roots of the band, this is a step in the right direction. It's by no means perfect though. It's got some issues, but it's good. I mean, it's happy-go-lucky. It's got the speed. It's got the fast-paced aspects. Then it slows down. I'm not sure the placing of the songs is perfect, like I said, but this is good. I mean, this is Sonata Arctica doing, you know, what they promised, which is a step back into the power metal roots of the band. Although it's just not quite going back far enough, in my opinion. It's sort of 1 foot there and 1 foot out, still in the modern style, but there's a lot of class in this album as well. I mean, Tony's vocals themselves are, I think, some of his best vocals. They're more, you know, very melodic. His mid-range is used a lot, not too much of his high, whinier vocals. It's sort of very melodic, just very nice, very precise. You can hear all the words clearly. This is a good album. I mean, this is a solid latter-day Sonata Arctica album. Half a foot in the old camp and half a foot in the new camp still, slightly. But it's a good album if you want a good little variety of styles of Sonata Arctica. As a rating, I wanted to give it a 7.5, but I'm going to be generous and I'm going to give it an 8. Because the good stuff is good. It's enjoyable. It makes you smile. Makes you think of the old Sonata Arctica. And it keeps you happy. Alright, that's it. Sonata Arctica is back with a solid album. Check it out.